What's up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster. And when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, I picture Ubisoft as a guy who's driving his car recklessly and who's about to get into a wreck because of it. If the company just took their time and were considerate of other people, the vast majority of the controversies with this game could have been avoided. But no, the big corporate Ubisoft machine is just chugging along, oblivious to the concerns of others. Like a reckless driver disregarding a traffic sign, it is clear that they believe that gamer concerns are beneath them and don't need to be taken seriously. So, no matter what we say, they're just gonna plug their ears and ignore us until they crash.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp! You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lord! You can't triple stamp a double stamp! Lord!
That is going to make the impending car wreck of Assassin's Creed Shadows all the sweeter for those of us who enjoy schadenfreude. But we have a video here from YouTuber Shohei Kondo, who is a Japanese fella that has been very critical of Assassin's Creed Shadows. You may remember that he was the guy who had a video a couple weeks back that was being attacked and taken down multiple times on YouTube, and it sounded as if Ubisoft might be responsible for taking it down. Anyway, we have this video from him here where he discusses a Ubisoft insider who leaked some pretty damning information about the company. Most notably, in my mind, is a company-wide email or memo of some variety which describes Ubisoft's feelings toward gamers who are critical of their games.
You don't even exist to me!
Suffice to say, it doesn't seem that Ubisoft actually takes people's concerns seriously. Their attitude seemingly mirrors the attitudes put on display by the game journalist class. They classify us as haters and even call us a vocal minority, because that really worked out well for Lucasfilm and Star Wars, didn't it? But we're going to take a look at what was leaked in this video because it's amusing to watch Ubisoft continue down their path. It truly seems to me they are determined to keep insulting and disregarding gamers as they head directly toward a brick wall.
All right, buddy, good luck!
Pussy.
Alright, me hearties, make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to give me a follow over on X, where my handle is Dr. Disaster 1. But let's dive right on into the leaks and see what this insider had to say about the scenario over at Ubisoft these days. I'm going to read them to you, but to be absolutely clear, what I'm reading does not come from me. This all originated in Shohei Kondo's video, which I will leave a link in the description to in case you want to check it out. Anyhow, his insider started by talking about the destroyable environment in the Japanese shrines within Assassin's Creed Shadows that has angered a lot of Japanese folks. The insider said, "I wanted to give you some insight into the destroyed shrine situation as a developer. In video games, objects are typically called props. By default, all props are static or non-destructible because making them destructible requires extra work. You have to create sound and visual effects for the moment it breaks, along with animations. It's an extra cost in the process. Usually in games, destructible objects are limited to those more likely to be in the player's path, like a lamppost in GTA that you can destroy by hitting it. The first mistake was even considering these shrine items as something cool to break. So, this insider makes it clear that he understands the basic concerns of the Japanese people upset with the game, which is cool. But then he says, The second mistake was failing to correct this during the backlash phase when they claimed they would be more careful in respecting Japanese culture. And you guys remember that this started several months back when merchandise for the game was displayed showing a one-legged torii gate with the Assassin's Creed Shadows characters. This is offensive to the Japanese because the one-legged torii gate was a result of World War II. It's a symbol of the destruction that they endured. Anyhow, he continued, transforming a destructible prop into a non-destructible one is just a click or two on a developer's computer. This means they had not considered even for a second how religiously significant the shrines actually are. I don't think people like you should call them evil. They are just very ignorant, not well educated on the subject. And this is why I like to use the comparison to a reckless driver with Ubisoft. They are just going to keep plowing ahead no matter what the traffic signs tell them because they want to get to their destination and they aren't considerate of other people. But in my mind, here is the juiciest part of all that this leaker said. This tells us exactly what Ubisoft thinks of gamers. The Ubisoft insider said, internally at Ubisoft, just before Christmas, we received a worldwide communication regarding the controversy surrounding the game in an effort to reassure us, meaning the employees who work at Ubisoft. They stated that they had analyzed all the complaints online. And then, here's the verbatim of the communication that was sent out. It is important that we don't get discouraged by this noise. We have taken the time to analyze the situation. They represent a small yet vocal minority, and it is important to differentiate between the haters and those who provide constructive feedback. Like I said before, it is incredible how many of these companies in the entertainment industry these days use that line, calling gamers a small but vocal minority. These are the sort of people who believe that the modern audience is actually monolithic. But the leaker continued, talking about this communication, saying, not working on this project myself, I still wonder what they consider constructive feedback and how they address it. So I was not reassured as they had hoped. We were instructed not to comment on these attacks and to ignore them from the outside. It seemed as though the only issue they acknowledged from the community was Yasuki being African and his origins in Japan. They did not communicate to us, their worldwide employees, any specific mistakes in game design, story, or the portrayal of Japanese culture. So, this reinforces what I have been saying about this game and its multiple delays for a while now. Ubisoft knows that the Yasuki situation is absolutely terrible for them. They can't remove him from the game. That would piss off all the people who have been defending them. So, instead they have minimized him in their marketing. Rumors have spread, and we have covered them here, of course, but there are rumors that for the past few months, Ubisoft has been minimizing Yasuki in the game, and I suspect that this is actually why the game has been delayed twice now. They had to figure out a marketing campaign, because this isn't a company that actually cares about whether or not there are any bugs in one of their releases. They release buggy games all the time, so despite the fact that they make it sound as though fixing bugs is the reason that they were pushing Assassin's Creed Shadows from November all the way back to March now. No, their problem hasn't been that they're selling buggy crap. It's that they're concerned that not enough people will buy their buggy crap. So, like the out-of-control driver who just realized he's going to collide with something, they are trying to steer away from this at the last possible second, but I suspect they're going to be too late. But I'm going to leave it there. What do you make of this Ubisoft insider leak? Drop your thoughts into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your Admiral is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.